Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the deep playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3. In the previous episode, we did the boss encounter with Ocelot, and then afterwards I was like, oh shit, I forgot about the frog collectible in that section. So in between I played since the last save, which was even before the area before Ocelot, like that base camp. And I got quite some practice under my belt, so that's good. Took quite a while, but I'm back here now, and I collected the frog, so that's cool. There's two things I'm mentioning before continuing, and that is the first is in that base before Ocelot, there was like this big hind helicopter, and I was now actually like, okay, why not blow it up with some TNT? And that actually worked, and I am not sure. I know there is a fight later on in the game against the hind helicopter, and it could maybe be that now I destroyed one at the base, that in the section where we need to fight it, that it might not appear because it's just already destroyed while sitting on the ground. So yeah, that's something that we will have to wait and see. And the other thing is actually I was going for a no alert, no kill run, and my aim was actually as soon as I fail with an alert, the game will be game over anyways on European extreme difficulty. But if I would have like an accidental kill, I would just get myself killed or seen, and then have a game over and start over, assuming that that accidental kill then would also be cleared. Apparently that is not how the game works. It does keep track of all the kills of enemies, even when it's a game over and you continue from a game over. So actually to be if you have an accidental kill and you do not want to have it counted, you have to totally close the game. You cannot load a previous save from within the game, so you have to close the game, go into the main menu and reload the last save. That's the only way to not have accidental kills be counted. That is of course for me already way too late. I had quite some alerts which are also counted in the background, even if you have like a game over and you continue. So I do have several alerts, actually quite a lot, and I also have had several accidental kills. So I will not be able to get that no kill achievement anymore. However, the frog collectible that I'm still hunting for gives the same reward actually. I think it's a kind of a stealth camo suit. So as regards to the reward, it is more or less the same. And for going forward, of course, I will adhere to how I have played it up until now. And that is indeed, as soon as I kill somebody, I will just start over. Even though I cannot get that rank anymore for a no-kill run, but I will go through the game with the aim of not killing any NPCs, and also no alerts. But that is on the European extreme. The game starts over automatically as soon as an alert is triggered. So that is already the case. But so yeah, that's it. It's a bit of a bummer. It's really weird how it works. The only way to have a no-kill run is if you, for whatever reason, do have an accidental kill, totally go out of the game and reload it. And to be honest, that takes quite a long time. You have to go through the Konami splash screens and the main menu. It really takes like a half a minute or something to get back into the game, maybe even a minute. And that would not be fun even for a playthrough anyways. And I'm just not good enough yet at the game, although I'm for sure getting better at it, but I'm not good enough yet to only have that happen like once or twice during the whole playthrough. I could have like accidental kills, maybe not that often, but alerts I have quite a lot of alerts that I have like a game over, especially if I'm figuring out an area to figure out the best way. That could mean some trial and error, and meaning alerts that get triggered. So yeah, it happens quite a lot. So for me, I cannot go for that, exit the game and reload it at every accidental alert or kill. So I will just go ahead as we were doing up until now. Sorry, that was a really long rant, but yeah, sometimes I have that. I go on a bit of a tangent and I want to just talk it out of my system. But anyways, let's continue. So we defeated Ocelot. He didn't die, but we did a non-lethal kill. But even if you would have used lethal weapons in that fight, I think he will survive anyways, because he's an integral part of the story further on. Now, Snake was chased by some bees from the next boss, which is actually coming, I think, pretty quickly. He fell into the crevice and now ended up in this cave. So let's try and find the frog and then tackle the boss in this cave. Here we go. Alright, uniform animals. We saw that yesterday already as well, I think. I think that is where the boss fight will take place, but first I'm gonna explore over here. By the way, there's also an achievement actually for getting all the animals in the game. I think it are 44 plants and animals. And I'm also taking some extra food for the boss fight. I'm not sure, it might come in handy. I really don't like killing animals in games, or in real life, but it is what it is. That's just the mechanics. I really hope I will not be triggering a cutscene over here. Because I first want to explore the cave before hitting that boss. By the way, let's save. Otherwise, yeah, that's a good thing, I think. Oh, wrong button. And by the way, first let's get some good camo. Because I'm like in the white camo, because that apparently was better against the bees. For whatever reason. I'm going blacked out in the cave. Like so. Oh, no. Let's also do some housekeeping. Everything we do not need, we will forgo. Do I maybe need anything here? I do not think so. For the boss that is coming up, what is bug juice? What the hell does that do? Why can't I preview it? Alright, let's quickly see what it does. Bug juice. A bug repellent keeps away hornets and leeches while lasting. Apply with X button in window. Ah, that's actually would have been handy in that swamp with crocodiles and like gazillion leeches. But for now, I don't really need it. What else did I want to do? Food is fine. Everything is for the rest fine. And let's see what people have to say.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Major.
Snake.
Are you all right? You're not hurt?
No. That was a hell of a drop, but I'm fine. Looks like there's no way back up, though.
I see. Well, anyway, it's good to hear you're not injured. Slipping and falling may not have been part of the plan, but getting into that cave was. Proceed further into the cave. The cave seems to be structured like a maze, but there's an exit somewhere. Find a way out of the cave and head for the aqueduct.
All right, but it might take me a while to get through this cave.
Are you hurt?
No,
Is it the enemy? Did they set a trap for you?
not that either.
Then what is it?
It's dark in here.
Dark.
Yeah, there's no light anywhere. I should have brought a flashlight with me.
So what you're saying is that it's going to take you a while because you don't have a flashlight.
Right.
Snake, if you don't have a flashlight, you should be looking for a substitute. I tell you, American soldiers these days rely too much on ready-made equipment.
Here we go again.
What was that?
Nothing.
American soldiers rely too much on ready-made equipment. And not only that, they can't seem to grasp that one piece of equipment can have multiple functions. Back when I was in the SAS, we never had that problem. We were trained to use every piece of equipment in as many ways as possible. If you don't have a flashlight, look for something else. You need to develop flexible, innovative thinking if you want to... Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah, of course I am.
First, take a look at what you're carrying with you now. Don't you have anything that can provide you with some light? First, take a look at what you're carrying. Snake, those hornets that attacked you while you were fighting Ocelot.
I know. They look familiar, like the ones I saw during the Virtuous mission.
So it was one of the Cobras.
That's what Ocelot was saying, too.
Keep your guard up.
I will.
Snake, the food you catch will gradually...
Wait, I'm gonna write that one down. 1 second. That was a pretty handy tip. 1 second. Game tip. Besides medicine, can get rid of food poisoning by spinning snake around and vomiting. Alright, 1 second. I'm just making this a learning moment for myself. How the hell do you write vomiting? Is that double M or double T or single? I think it's single. Alright. Anyways, that was like a little gameplay tip. I'm making notes. Let's also see what the rest
I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie mate?
The thing you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie?
Try it, it's pretty good.
Okay, but what is this thing? Never seen anything like it.
Calorie mate is an energy supplement that contains all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah, and it'll help balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's perfect when you're running late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting? It's easy to keep track of your calorie intake and receive the nutrition your body needs, so it's good for losing weight, too. All of the geisha girls in Japan use it for watching their calories.
Is that why they're all so slim?
Right. And any diet where you eat nothing at all is bad for the body.
I see. You seem to know a lot about Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
Pretty cool. I think she said, paramedic, like, aren't you always keeping people waiting? I think one of the trailers, I think for Metal Gear Solid 5, it is like Old Snake or maybe Metal Gear Solid 4, I'm not sure. But saying like, I kept you waiting, huh? So that is pretty funny. I think it was 4 actually, in which he said that. So apparently that's his thing.
Haha, so you're wearing the black camouflage. The black uniform isn't really camouflage. It was intended to have a psychological shock effect on enemies in hostage rescue operations and stuff like that. But it should also make you pretty hard to see if you wear it in a dark environment. And it might also work on black, earthy surfaces like you'd find in swamps.
Alright.
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah, just barely. What the hell were all those hornets?
Most likely that was the pain, one of the cobras.
I figured as much. Are they tracking me?
I don't know. The cobras only take orders from the boss. Not even Volgin knows what they're really up to, so I don't know anything about them either.
No kidding.
I'll try and dig up
Another
as much
note.
as I can about them. You just focus on moving ahead. Go to the end of the cave and you'll come out in an aqueduct overgrown with mangroves. This leads to the Ponyzovier swamp. And Snake, be careful. That cave...
Is pitch dark inside.
Good. I did remember to tell you then. If it's completely dark and you need a light, try using a torch. I heard there's some emergency torches stored somewhere in that cave.
Torches. Got it. So where are they?
Huh?
Where are the torches?
How should I know? Go find them yourself.
Alright, that was my game tip, that the Cobras don't even take orders from Volgin, only from the boss. To be expected, of course.
Eva, where are you now?
I told you, didn't I? I'm right near the Colonel.
Pretty weak answer if you ask me.
I suppose you're right.
Eva,
Snake, I'm under orders to cooperate with you, but that doesn't mean I have to tell you everything I know. I would assume the same applies to you too.
Alright, one more.
That cave is known as Chornaya Peshara. In Russian, Chornaya Peshara means the black cave from which cold wind blows. It's a magma cavern formed millions of years ago, back when Salino-Yarsk was the site of volcanic activity. The structure of the cave is pretty complex, but you should be able to find the aqueduct if you keep moving inward. Head toward the interior of the cave. If it's completely dark and you need a light, try using a torch. I heard there's some emergency torches stored somewhere in that cave. If it's completely dark and you need a light...
Alright, that was it. Let's save the game.
Do you want to save?
Yes. Please.
Snake, have you seen 007 from Russia with Love?
Nah, I don't like those movies. Real spies are nothing like James Bond. It's pure fantasy.
Snake, I don't think the Major's going to like you saying that.
And even though it's fiction, I can't help but comparing myself to Bond.
What exactly don't you like about James Bond? I mean, is it the fantastic gadgets, the cars, the guns?
Major,
Snake, wouldn't you like to have a gun shaped like a pen?
what good is a pen gonna do me in the jungle? I'd look like a fool.
Then what about a snake-shaped gun? You could make it look like you're grappling with a giant snake and then get a shot in on the enemy while they're distracted. Ha!
Okay, now you're being ridiculous.
We'll make you a snake-shaped gun that folds up and fits into an attaché case.
will you give it a rest?
Oh, I get it. You're worried about how to handle the ladies, aren't you?
No.
I knew it. To tell you the truth, I don't like the idea of playing hanky-panky with enemy femme fatales either. But that's part of Bond's appeal. You could learn a thing or two from him. I mean, what about this Eva? What are you planning to do with her?
I don't even trust her yet.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't let yourself get involved. This is a game of spy versus spy. She's using you just as much as you're using her.
I realize that.
You've got to grab the initiative, and to do that, you have to get the upper hand in the relationship. That's what a spy is supposed to do.
Get the upper hand. I don't think I'm cut out for that mission.
Maybe if you change your codename to 00 Snake.
Major.
007 is the biggest thing to come out of England since the Mayflower. I wouldn't be surprised if they made 20 more of those movies.
Didn't you know? The Major is a huge James Bond fan. Don't get him worked up like this.
Worked up?
Maybe you don't realize this, but now that you've got him started talking about Bond, I'm going to have to listen to him lecture for a whole hour after he gets off the radio.
You have my sympathy.
It's too bad you can't enjoy such a great movie, though.
I guess I'm just one of those people who can't enjoy spy flicks.
Alright, I didn't know what the Mayflower was, but it's actually pretty cool. It's a ship. I think the ship where British people went to America with. So I think we're good to go. Right, we have a dead dude over here. I needed to kill the snake. I wasn't sure if it was venomous. And we have a mushroom. Is that like a poisonous mushroom? Russian glow cap. A glowing mushroom. Let's see what that is. Let's hear what that is.
I see you've caught yourself a Taiwanese cobra. The Taiwanese cobra is native to Taiwan and southern China. It's quite vicious and carries a potent neurotoxin in its fangs. Be careful. If it bites you, go into the survival viewer immediately and use the cure option to inject yourself with serum.
Sounds interesting.
Don't ask me.
Huh?
The guide doesn't say. If you absolutely have to know, then you'll just have to try it yourself and see.
I didn't say anything.
But you were going to ask, weren't you? About the taste?
Maybe.
I'll talk to you later, Snake.
Right,
I see you've caught yourself a Kenyan mangrove crab. The Kenyan mangrove crab is a land-going crab. It lives in burrows dug near seashores and mangrove swamps. It's not poisonous, but it might hurt a little if it attacks you with its pinchers. Treat it with caution.
Got it. So this thing must taste pretty good, huh?
Why do you say must?
It's a crab, isn't it?
It is.
And crabs are good to eat.
What's so good about them?
You don't like crab?
Not at all.
Why not?
Why? How can you eat those things? They're all purple and yellow striped, and they stink like cat pee. But that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Let's see here. The guide says... No way. It says they're delicious. Well, if you want to eat one, then go right ahead, but count me out.
Right, what about those
I see you found some Russian glow caps. The Russian glow cap is a kind of luminescent fungus, a mushroom that glows in the dark.
Why would a mushroom glow in the dark?
It's bioluminescent, just like a firefly. It uses the so-called luciferin luciferase reaction. To put it simply, luciferin reacts with luciferase in the presence of magnesium 2+ ions, breaking it down into oxyluciferin and carbon dioxide. The carbonyl groups in the oxyluciferin are initially in an electrical excited state. When they return to their base state, they give off light. Did you get all that?
Not really.
Oh,
By the way, does that mushroom recharge your batteries when you eat it?
huh?
I mean, it seems like if you ate a glowing mushroom, it might recharge your batteries or something.
Snake, your batteries are organic batteries. They produce electricity by utilizing the potential difference between cells. Organic batteries are known for their highly efficient energy conversion, but they still rely on chemical reactions between proteins and enzymes to
So you're saying they'll get recharged?
believe what you want.
Great.
Alright, anyway. That was pretty funny how he said great. Anyways, it reminds me a bit of Skyrim, those glowing mushrooms. Also these caves. A bit the Skyrim vibe going on here. Alright, so we have a way over there. Is this the same area where we started? Yes, I think it is. Let's get down here. I hope not that if we have to fight that boss and I die, which is bound to happen sometime. Sorry. I sure hope that we do not start all the way back here, that I have to redo all this gathering each time. For instance, maybe the frog is over here somewhere. Holy shit. I don't want to start the fight now. For sure not. I know the fights will be in the water. Quite a lot of bug juice. Oh, that's where the fight is. Nope, I'm not going in there. I first have to find the frog. Is the frog somewhere here? I don't really see it, to be honest. Nope. It's really weird, but somehow I find this lower resolution gaming sometimes easier on the eyes than like 4K and everything super sharp and yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I grew up with lower resolution games. But I actually don't mind it at all, that it's all a bit more, yeah, maybe a bit more rough, but also it feels like more tangible somehow. Or maybe I'm not making sense. That could also be. Alright, let's check out this way. Ah, that's actually where we just were. There it is. Oh shit, no. I thought it was a frog. But it actually is a mushroom. Torch. Wave with melee button. Press repeatedly to swing around. Light or put out fire with weapon button. Alright. We'll do that. I don't really need it. But let's see how it looks. You can probably use it as a weapon. I think it's a weapon. There it is. Yeah, it does give some extra light. This is where we took the torch, yes. Let's see what happens over there. That's where we just went in, right? Yes. How does that work? We need to look over here. Holy shit. Let's get up there. First, let's go this route. Here we go. Alright, Froggy, where the hell are you? This is probably going down where I was just hanging off the ledge. I think this is the way back up, probably. Or is it? Ah, I heard a frog. Pretty sure I heard a frog, but that could also just be not a collectible, but an actual frog. Electronically amplifies weak dim light for visualization. Night vision goggles. Allows one to see in the dark, consumes battery power while used. Very cool. Feels like... feels like... Splinter Cell. Pretty much. Holy shit. It's a pretty big headlight Snake has. Alright, anyways, do I go down here? Or do I first do that other route. Let's first do the other route, then I get back here. Because if I go down there... Here, I again hear a frog. Ah, here's a frog. The thing is, if I go down there, I'm not sure if I can get back up. Probably. But I'm not fully sure, so let's first check out that other path. Pretty detailed frog, I must say. Eyes and stuff. That's what's so amazing about this game. Little attention to detail. Alright, the ID was... go a bit further. The ID was... Yes, go here. I assume... This is the same pool. That's the same water that we just could jump in from above, I think. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. Let's do some thermal goggles, see if I can more easily distinguish any goodies. Two boxes over there. There they are. Here we go. Holy shit. I really don't see that much. Right, we have one box over there. Where's the other one? Let's get some oxygen. Forgot I was down below. And let's eat something for a bit more oxygen or stamina.
Disgusting.
Alright. Here we go. Alright, nothing too interesting. Let's shoot one fish just to see whether it's a new one. What's this? Alright, a fish. Alright, we have... an underwater area. Here we go. This is where we were earlier, where we could jump in. Pretty sure. The only thing I am a little bit worried about, or maybe worried is a big word. I think I pretty much explored the whole place. And I did not see any frogs. Those frogs can also be underwater, by the way. They should be pretty bright green, so... should be able to notice them from here. Let's go over there. That's an area we didn't check out yet. Holy shit, where are we now? Pretty cool. Those windows to the outside. Holy shit, we are just now at the starting point again. God damn it. I'm pretty sure I went through it quite thoroughly. So where the hell is that frog? Right, frog hunting. No frog here. No frog up there. Man, for a PlayStation 2 game, 16 years old, still holds up so amazingly well in my book. Right, frog. Could be, of course, on a ridge. On a ledge. I don't really see one. Nope. Nope. Ah, cool. snake can dive indeed. Right, here we go. Snake. Or shall we eat something? Let's eat something first.
Gross.
Right, what are we missing here, people? I actually find that it looks pretty good, I must say. These rocks and stuff, it actually looks like parallax occlusion or whatever it's called. Like that illusion of 3D, of depth. Probably it are just flat textures, yes, but they look pretty 3D-ish. Right, frog, come on. And yoo-hoo! The dive. The water reflection effects, they are pretty simple. It is just like a texture that is moving from left to right and from right to left. But still, it's quite convincing if you're not looking, pay too much attention. Alright, frog, where are you? Again, we are back where we started from. I think, was this the way? To the next area? No, I don't think so. Somehow I feel the frog is in that area on top. Check that better, but I did check it pretty good the first time around as well, so what to do. So that's what we just went to. Wait. We have one. Ah, this is the starting area, I think. Is the frog maybe somewhere over there? Nope. Ah, the starting area also has another area. What's this? Is this a new one? I don't think so. I think this is the area where we just came from. Yes. Right, then where the hell was that way up? That's the upper plateau that I wanted to check out, but yeah, it only looks down on here, and there's no frog in here. Pretty sure. God damn it. Only 8 minutes left in the episode. And I'm hitting a wall here. Back here. Already checked this out pretty thoroughly. Not much going on here. I actually think... Hello, I don't see anything. I actually think that the frog is somewhere underwater, but it's hard to make it out. I really don't see it. God damn it. Could it be over there? Let's check that out. Let's check upwards. No, sir-a-ree-do. Come on, Snake, do your thing. Really have to turn around because sometimes they're like hidden in area. No, I want to dive in areas that yeah, you can only see from a certain viewpoint, certain position. Sometimes. Like the regular position you will not see it, but then you walk a bit further and you look backwards then suddenly it pops into view, for instance. And I must say, it's a bit confusing, this whole area. Right, I think this is the way to the end of the level. Yes, I do think so. But then thinking the frog is down there, yeah, not really, because I was just down there myself. And I really did not find it or see it. Could it be hidden? I already checked it out over here. That's the problem. And if I go there, a new area will be loaded. Right? Was that here? I thought it was here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was here. Don't walk too fast, snake. Nope, that's actually for sure not what we want. Hey, there's actually a bed. Let's take a bed. Ah, that's probably also why you need the torch. Come on, bed. Annoying. I gotcha a bit. Alright, let's quickly eat something. We're totally full. Let's discard this one. Let's eat the crab.
Hey, this works.
Would it help to light the torch to find the frog? I can hardly imagine. Apparently that torch, it's not a consumable. I don't see anything like decreasing, like it's oil or something. Pretty nice. Oh, hitting the 1 hour marker. So I really have to step it up. Otherwise, I need to totally redo this area tomorrow, and then because if I save it now, and I then restart it, it will put me at at the beginning of the area. I think I remember from when I previously played this game. It really could be in an area that you're thinking like, holy shit, that was well hidden. I cannot get like to the previous area because that would be an option to save my progress here. But the previous area, that was like a cutscene, like Snake falling down in the crevice and ending up in this rock, in this cave. And the next area is a boss fight. So I'm afraid the only thing I can do if I don't really find this frog within 5 minutes is to end the episode and replay this everything that I collected up until now in this area tomorrow and for a second time. It's quite annoying, to be honest. I mean, it's not that big of a cave. And the problem is that I don't really have the layout well in my mind, because I think I'm just now going to areas that I've just been. I don't even really recognize it, because it all looks pretty similar. So the right one I just been, the tunnel goes up there. This is the left one. Again, maybe what I was thinking, maybe that it would be that you look up now and that you then would see it, the frog, that it was hidden on a little ledge out of sight or something, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case. Holy shit. Just does not seem to be the case. By the way, I am now thinking, even if I would find it now, I think it could very well be that if I save the game in this area, that it's even then it will start all over. Everything respawns when I reload the game tomorrow. So it doesn't even matter that much that I'm not finding it now. Because I think that I have to start over anyways. Ah, there it is! How the hell could I have missed it? It's like right there. Wow. That's so weird. That's extremely weird. Anyways, let's then shoot it. And then I can immediately go to the next area, I would say. Here we go. How the hell could I have missed that one? Really weird. It was looking me right in the face. This actually looks, yeah, I must say, pretty okay. Alright, now where did we have to go? We had to go in here, I think. Pretty sure. Yes, here we are. We will be fighting, I think, against the pain. And let's do some housekeeping. Do we want a torch? Nope. We want the MK22. Yeah, that's actually the only one we need, I think. Let's disable this one, disable that one. No flame grenades, but a stun grenade or a chaff grenade I think could be handy. Although it will be quite hard to throw them where he is. He's on a little island, if I remember correctly. Directional make, no. Maroon shark. Holy shit, we have a maroon shark. Let's check here. What do we not want? Thermal goggles, night vision, binoculars. I don't need it. Crocodile cap probably works not here in caves. That probably only works outdoors in the swamp. Bug juice. I could maybe use that because there will be a lot of hornets. So let's keep it at this. And also, let's quickly check about that maroon shark. What Medic has to say.
I see you've caught yourself a maroon shark. The maroon shark is found mostly in Southeast Asia, but it's not actually a shark. It's related to the carp. It's also known as the red-finned cigar shark, the river barb, and the sultan fish.
Interesting. So how does it taste?
According to the guide, it's good, but it's kind of oily and it has a lot of little bones.
Fine with me. I never worry about the little things.
So I gathered.
Alright, that was that. Here we go. Oh, forgot. I have to put on other camouflage. Something that works in the water. I have no idea what that would be. By the way, this looks like Raiden. We don't want to look like Raiden. Uniform, water. And what I must not forget in that boss fight is that also in the boss area there will be a frog. think we're good to go. And then I will immediately save the game. Ah, I thought we would be in the boss fight immediately. Anyways, I will save the game here and continue in the next episode. Let's save it.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yep.
Snake, have you heard of The Last War?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
It's a Japanese movie where the world ends in a nuclear war. Tensions between East and West reach the breaking point, and before anyone can stop it, they launch the ICBMs. Humanity is wiped out by a war that no one wanted. The movie depicts that destruction from the eyes of ordinary people. Their simple daily lives are torn apart by the terrible power of a war that has nothing to do with them.
Everybody's afraid of the next big war, but there's only so much that one person can do.
That's why the people who have the power to stop it have to.
Good point. Anyways, we are now set for the next episode. We can just reload it from here. Guys, hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.